Hey guys, give me a minute, okay?
I'm gonna get a
Can
dongle.
you text Ashley and you have my phone? Just text Ashley and say if you see a rainbow, send me a picture. Or text me.
Text Ashley if you see a rainbow. Take a picture and text me.
Make sure we're streaming.
If I put audio into this, how if I put
Gotta
mom's phone,
be...
if I put mom's phone into it, what am I doing?
You can't... Oh, wait a second, I know what to do.
I'm
You
just
can
gonna
pull it off of there.
pull it off of the. Oh yeah.
No, I can't. No, I can't, because then you'll hear them. You'll hear them. Don't worry about it.
No,
Mom doesn't have the right... You don't have the right adapter anyway.
What? No, she has to plug adapter for
Alright,
it.
well it would have to be YouTube, and you would take a chance that...
into what? Into this?
No, that wire would
Here,
get on
no.
the...
Into that. Couldn't I?
No, that's it. I don't have another wire, so it would be that. But then you're taking a chance that when you plug that back in, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know you can loop.
I could put it into this, couldn't I?
No, I know we can loop.
No, Dad. It'll work. That'll
Okay,
work.
Joe. Sure.
It's definitely going to be a huge rainbow out there, and I'm going to miss it.
Actually, what music were you gonna play? Because I'm afraid I'm gonna put music on and it's gonna like 80s music. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Whatever music you have on here, we can do.
Oh boy, it's not on here. Where the hell's the links again?
I'm afraid it's gonna like kick your music off and stuff. Working live and.
Oh, we need them to do chicken. Chicken roll?
Go.
Sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hear the sound check. That was so
Alyssa, can you give me one more sound check? Give me
Sure.
One more sound check.
Sound
Ready?
check.
And go.
Yes. Sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Testing. Check. 1, 2. Alyssa, give me a sound check back.
Sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
America has changed in the past 8 weeks, and so has Jackson. Everyday life like school, the shopping mall, and trips to the movie theaters have all been put on hold as we fight the coronavirus by doing our part and staying at home. Innovation is in every aspect of life, from business to education, and even JTV is the new norm. We dedicate tonight's show to the countless doctors, nurses, and essential workers who have sacrificed their own safety to help those in need and keep America moving forward. JTV is here tonight to unify Jackson under the umbrella of entertainment and to bring you some sort of normalcy as we celebrate talented young people and huddle around our TVs and computers at home. The month is May, the year is 2020, and this is Liberty Idol. Good evening to our live audience as JTV has opted to continue our traditions here at Jackson Liberty High School. We have 8 performers lined up for you tonight. Each contestant will perform 2 songs. Our home audience will then vote for their favorites at the link Ferronis.com. Our home audience will vote, and after the votes are counted, there will be a final 4. They will then sing 1 more song each. The audience will get 1 more shot at their vote to crown this year's 2020 Liberty Idol champion. It's time for us to meet tonight's guest judges, Mrs. Mathias and Mr. Lockhart. Let's check in with them. Hey, Mr. Lockhart, Mr. Mathias, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing fantastic.
We are doing what we can here. Mr. Lockhart, your background is amazing. You look good, my friend. I like the hair.
Well, thank you very much. You know, it's the usual me, just do my hair toss, check my nails, and baby, I'm feeling good as hell.
I'm glad to hear it. Mr. Mathias, it's good to see you out and about here and participating online here. What do you think we have in store for us tonight?
Oh, I'm excited. The lineup looks amazing. We have some of the best singers in the school that I know of. So I'm looking forward to it. I think that it's nice to see faces. It's nice to feel like I'm involved in something at school, because this is normally a very busy time for us. So, although I don't think you've stopped.
No, it's been interesting to see how we've taken JTV things and we just kind of has kept going. We're just kind of having to adapt to things, and that's kind of just what we have to do. But so glad to have both of you with us tonight. What do you say we get things rolling?
Sounds good.
All right, folks.
First performance is by junior Allison Rosofsky, who is no stranger to performing. She's just coming off a key role in the Ad-Lib Players' amazing performance of Footloose. She has also performed a few numbers at last year's Ferronis and was featured at JTV's Home for the Holidays. Here is Allison Rosofsky singing Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. Let's check it out.
My heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark, and I was over until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands, they're strong, but my knees were far too weak to stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you'd say, they were never true. In the games you play, you would always win. But I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name.
All right. We are back. Allison Rosofsky with what a way to start this show off. But you know what? I'm just the host, so why don't we check in with the people that really matter, and let's check in with our judges, Mr. Mathias and Mr. Lockhart.
Hey guys, our first performance under the belt for the night. What do you got for? Oh, it's Iron Man. What do you got?
No, it's me. It's me. Don't worry. I'm still
it's
here.
Lockhart.
Just chipping you.
Oh, what do you
All right,
got?
Greg, you're up.
All right.
Performance.
I thought this was a fantastic way to start. And really, I think my friend in my head, Khalid, said it best. Nothing feels better than this right now. All right. This is just the perfect way to start it. And really, the fire on the outside, it had me a little worried. I thought my screen was on fire, but I recovered. Thank you for that. That was fantastic.
Thanks.
All right. How about you, Mr. Mathias?
All right, Allie, that was a fantastic song for your voice. And the power of it and the passion that I could see in your expressions was really the most enjoyable part of that. There are a couple things that I wanted to say. Your facials, they're key. They're perfect. So keep doing those things. I wish your camera angle was higher because I feel like it has an awkward view on this format. And the last thing is, what was it? I wish I could read my writing. How your voice has matured over the years is amazing. The transition, the fact that you are just as strong and the quality is just as good all the way through the song, all your changes shows how much work you have done and how powerful you are becoming. Well done.
Thank you.
All
Excellent
right,
job.
Allie, good words from our judges there. Congratulations. We'll check in with you a little bit later, okay? Time for us to move on to our thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
All right, it's time.
Thank you very much.
For us to move on.
You're welcome. Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
It's time for us to move on to our next performance. And this is senior Luke Manicus. Luke has been performing all of his life and just came off the Ad-Lib Players Footloose production. You're going to hear a lot of that tonight. Fantastic show. Playing the lead, Ren. Luke has also performed in several Ferronis, I think 3, and JTV's Home for the Holidays. He was recently cast in an off-Broadway play, Trevor the Musical, looking to see him getting back to some normalcy for that. But for now, here's Luke Manicus singing Hurt Me Once by Ben Platt.
Hi, this is Hurt Me Once by Ben Platt. I'm sure it was nothing, but you never used to bring somebody else along. It used to be our thing, going to the movie, then we'd wander home. All these little landmines, all these little things that one can read 2 ways. Like when you take every call outside, it seems that I've forgotten how to read your face. But I know you too well to get it wrong. If you have to hurt me once. If you have to end it, get it done. You have all these choices, and I have none. You're all that I have to lose. Couldn't hurt you if I wanted to. I've decided on you. I've decided on you. And if I'm disappointed, it's 'cause you're not the person I knew. If I had it my way, I'd be kinder than you. I'm sure I'll forgive you, and soon. I'm ashamed, but I'm proud of you too. I've decided on you.
right, folks, there we have it. Luke Manicus really doing a fine job there. It's time for us to check in with our judges and see what they think.
Mrs. Matthias, Mr. Lockhart. Let's start with Mrs. Matthias for this one there.
How are you? That was a great song. I really enjoyed that kind of almost soulful sound coming out of you. Your vibrato sounds lovely. And it's a real laid back tune. I loved the guitar. I didn't even know you could do that. That was fun. But the feeling in the song, I think, really made it worthwhile for you. It's a good song for your voice. I would be careful where you're sliding into notes a little bit here and there. Like sometimes you have a habit of sliding in and out of phrases. Be careful with that and your big thing. And I have to say the background, the scenery, that tree is gorgeous. So good
Thank
job.
you.
Good job.
Yeah, sorry, it's a little,
Mr. Matthias,
the
good
light is a
stuff.
little different.
It's okay.
All right. Mario, Mr. Lockhart.
Yeah, it's me, Mario. Hey, I'm just kidding, Harry. It's me. All right, just he gets confused. So, Luke, I really thought a fantastic job. Playing guitar with it on top of that, fantastic. Always a good hint to being a winner is being multi-talented. So I expect to see you in the finals. And I think who said it right the best? Oh, my good friend, Camila Cabello. Very good friends with her. She said, my, oh my. And that really meant, you know, we know you as this joy little guy in JTV News, and you got really serious on there. And I was like, my, oh my, Luke, take it easy. Settle down. It's a happy time. Go to your happy place.
All right.
I think
sorry,
you did a
There we have
fantastic
it,
job.
Luke.
Great job.
Okay.
Fine job there, Luke Manicus. We'll
Thank
see
you.
you in a little bit for your second performance. Thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
All right, folks.
All right,
it's
folks.
time for us to move on to our next performance. And our next performer is senior Elena Kainzos. Elena spent a few years at the High School of Performing Arts before joining us here at Liberty. Her performance in Footloose this year was inspiring. She's a member of the Brick Children's Community Theater and performed at last year's Ferroni's and JTV's Home for the Holidays. Here's Elena Kainzos with a little bit of help singing Shallow by Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. Take it away. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I'm diving. I'll never make the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, shallow. In the
All right, we are back. Shallow, Elena Kainzos. Let's check in with the judges now.
With the judges now. Mr. Lockhart, you're up first on this one.
This was just fantastic. You know, it really shows that, well, you know, Garth probably said it the best. You can really find friends in low places and really almost desperate places. Mr. Ferrone was just begging to get on camera again. So you really helped him out. That was really nice of you. But you two together, it was amazing. And you know, to be distant so far away and be able to pull that off, phenomenal. But you have such an amazing
Credit
voice.
Elena for all that.
I really loved it.
Thank you.
I really loved it
How
all.
about you?
It was beautiful.
Okay, so wow, it was such a gorgeous sound. Harry, I had zero idea how quality your voice was. So that was a big plus. I think when you sing a duet, it has to be somebody that you sound good with. That said, Elena, wow. I loved how you carried that. I loved that you balanced with him, even though you probably weren't in the same room. And that's not easy. That's hard to do live. So that was really a great job. You sounded great. Your vibrato was great. I liked the stronger notes, the higher notes, the more powerful, because they seemed effortless and they just soared. You stayed in pitch and it had a really nice tone quality. So I know your voice well, and this was a new sound for me to hear, and I loved it. So great job. Can't wait to see what else you bring. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, Elaine, I just want to say to you, you know, live here that it was my pleasure to help you out. It was a lot of fun, and you know, something I'll remember for probably a very, very long time that I got to do this with you. So, and your voice was amazing in that song. Okay.
Thank you.
So
It was so much fun.
can't wait to see you a little later. Oh, good. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
All right, folks, it's time for us to move on to our next performance. And this next one is a sophomore, Lorelei. I'm going to mess up your last name. Halarzik. That's right. She's an avid member of the Ad-Lib Players and an exciting performer in our young crop of contestants. There are some serious young guns in this group. Here is Lorelei Halarzik singing Wondering by Jesse Lester and Olivia Rodrigo.
Seems like a part of me will always have to lose. Every single time I have to choose. Swore that it felt right, but was I wrong? Is this where I'm supposed to be at all? I don't have the answers, not today. It's like nothing makes the questions go away. What I'd give to see if the grass was greener on the other side of all I've had and lost. Would it be enough? Or would I still be wondering if I could go back and change the past and be a little braver than I had and bet against the odds? Would I still be lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams, would there still be something I'm missing? If I had everything, would it mean anything to me? Feels like I might have broke the best thing that I had. I said too much to ever take it back. Scared I'll never find something as good. And would I even know it if I could? On the other side of all I've had and lost, would it be enough? Or would I still be wondering if I could go back and change the past and be a little braver than If I had everything, would it mean anything? Maybe I should turn around and take the other road. Or maybe I'm just looking for what I already know. I'm just wondering if I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I had, and bet against the odds. Would I still be lost, even if I woke up in my dreams? Would there still be something I'm missing? If I had everything, would it mean anything to me? Would it be enough? Or would I still be wondering?
All right, we are back. Lorelei bringing it. Let's check in with our judges here, Mr. Lockhart, Ms. Matthias.
Lockhart, Ms. Matthias. Matthias, you're up first.
Okay, Lorelei, wow, so good. I am so proud and so impressed. I think I was one of the early people to watch you sing in public. So for this, I was just amazed. There are a few things that I really want to point out. One, I really liked the song for your voice. I love how it flowed. It matches your personality. That's a really important thing when you're choosing a song. The feeling that you had in your voice conveyed in your facial expressions and in your motion, that was good. Your vibrato was lovely, and it hit all the right spots without being too much. Your vocal dynamics, actually, the crescendos and the decrescendos, they were perfect. They were well executed. The only thing that I would say is when you hit those top notes, you got to open up that voice. You have to lift that soft palate so that that sound just goes. It's there. It sounds lovely, but it could be so much more powerful. That's something that you're going to want to look for as you continue to train. But this was phenomenal. Thanks for entertaining.
Thank you.
Okay. And how about you, Mr. Lockhart?
Wonderful it was. just playing with you. It's me. Lorelei, you never sang once in the classroom and slightly annoyed. Kind of annoyed that I had to hear it over a YouTube video. Really, really annoying. But fantastic. You really did a great job. I think my friends Panic at the Disco probably said it the best. Hey, look, Mom, I made it. And you made it across the United States. I mean, that map is phenomenal. You did it everywhere.
It is.
Way to have a national tour right here in front of us. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Lorelei. And thank you, Mr. Lockhart. All right. It's time for us to move on to our next performer. And our next performer is a senior, Mason Sylvan. Mason is just coming off a hysterical performance in Footloose, one of my favorite characters of all time here at Jackson Liberty. I just loved him. He's been involved in the Ferronis as a performer for years and performed a pretty sweet opera at JTV's Home for the Holidays. Here's Mason Sylvan singing Common by Joshua Bassett. Let's take a look.
Common sense tells me kiss the girl goodbye. Common sense tells me leave it all behind. Common sense said the girl's not worth my time. But common sense ain't common when you come to mind. Common sense told me she was not worthwhile. Common sense said don't go the extra mile. Common sense said go back and reconcile. But common sense forgot about her smile. Second chances are thought of to be weak. Second chances in volumes do they speak? Second chances aren't given usually, but a second chance is all I really need. I think I love you. I want to love you. Please let me love you. I wish to show you how to love. Common sense tells me kiss the girl goodbye. Common sense tells me leave it all behind. Common sense said the girl's not worth my time. But common sense ain't common when you come to mind. No, common sense ain't common when you come to mind.
We are back. Live television. My dog. Thanks, Obi. I appreciate that. Hey, it's time for us to check in with our judges and Mason Sylvan.
Mason, tell me, why did you pick that song?
I like the song. I think, like most people, love Joshua Bassett. So it was pretty clear to me.
Okay. All right, let's check in with Mr. Lockhart first there. Mr. Lockhart, what do you have?
Well, just getting ready for Cinco de Mayo, and what a way to get started with Mason singing like that. Mason, you really, I've never heard you sing before, and you really are phenomenal.
Thank you.
I think my good friend Ariana Grande probably said it best. I see it, I like it, I want it, and luckily we got it. So thank you for gracing us with your song. I mean, you really are a great singer. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Lockhart. How about you, Mr. Matthias?
Hi, Mason. It's good to see
Hi.
you. I can't believe he never heard you sing before.
I feel like I do it a lot. So.
I feel like you do it all the time.
yeah.
Weird. In all those shows at school.
Right.
Uh-huh. So anyway, this was a lovely song for your voice. I really liked it a lot. The first few minutes or whatever, while I'm watching you against the wall there, I was like, oh, it's like a boy band song. You looked cute. I liked the outfit. It worked well for me. There were some really lovely moments in your voice. The tones, the pitches, the vibrato was good. So you hit some really great elements. Your top notes could open more. So, open those up. But I just really loved that song and your voice, and I enjoyed it. I wish you didn't just shake and move a little bit, make a more coordinated effort to, but I think that's hard when you're standing in front of your phone. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Mason. Thank you to our judges. And thank
You're
you,
very
Mr.
welcome.
Lockhart.
Time for us to move on to our next performer. Our next performer is Ava Cano. She's a freshman who is a versatile singer and guitarist. She's a member of the vocal program at Jackson Liberty in the arts program, as well as being part of this talented group of youngins. Here is Ava Cano singing Part of Your World from one of my favorite movies, The Little Mermaid. Check it out. Be right back. I gotta fix something.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I I wanna see I'm dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your feet, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Bet you on land they understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore up above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that
Part of this world. Yeah, Ava Cano. Said her name a little bit wrong before. And she's a sophomore, by the way. My bad. Correction. So let's check in with our judges.
Mr. Lockhart. Oh, Mickey, I think you're up first.
No, it's me again. Oh, Harry, you're falling for it every time. I tell you. Ava, you did a phenomenal job. I just felt like I was at Disney right now, trying to be Ariel. And when I thought of that, I was like, who would say it best? Billie Eilish. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. I really can't stand her voice, but she said it just the way Ariel was. She wanted everything. She was dreaming, and your voice just sounded like it was Ariel. I really got confused for a little while. So great job.
All right, how about you, Mr. Matthias?
Well, I just want to say, wow. I don't know you at all, so that, well, only a little bit. But so you never did the play or anything, so that's okay. But a few things. One, I love the effort that you went to with your background and the lighting and the whole thing. That outfit too was awesome. I loved the whole component of it. But the most important thing, first, the voice was gorgeous. The song suited you. You had the right element, the right tones. You felt the song, and it worked for you. So it matched the way that you appear. So that's a hard thing to do. So I really want to say that. But vocally, it was very strong. Some lovely dynamics were used. But ultimately, the thing that I really loved was you looked like you loved to sing. And I enjoyed that. I just enjoyed watching you enjoy yourself. So well done. Great job.
Thank you.
Ava, what went into you picking that particular song for this?
Well, it was a lot of fun to sing, first of all, and it fit my voice like really well, and I thought it was just one of the few good choices that I had.
Okay.
She
All right,
also
well,
has a
thank you,
flipper.
judges.
I don't know if you know that.
What?
Didn't know
She
that.
has a flipper. She actually has a flipper. She is a mermaid. I don't. Yeah,
Well, then it's-
most don't know it.
So
All right, thank you, Mr. Lockhart. Thank you, Mr. Matthias.
You're very.
You bet. Time for us to head on to our next performance. And our next performer is freshman Savannah Modula. She's coming off her performance in Footloose. I told you you'd hear Footloose a lot tonight. and is part of that young crop of super talented performers that we keep seeing at auditions. It's been fantastic. Here is Savannah Modula singing Rainbow by Casey Musgraves. Let's check it out.
When it rains, it pours, but you didn't even notice. It ain't raining anymore. It's hard to breathe when all you know is the struggle of staying above the rising waterline. 'Cause the sky is finally open, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella. Well, darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. If you could see what I see, you'd be blinded by the colors: yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up the boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. 'Cause the sky is finally open, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella. Well, darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Oh, tie up the boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. Everything is alright now, 'cause the sky is finally opened, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Let go of your umbrella, 'cause darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Yeah, there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Ooh, it'll all be alright.
Savannah Modula, great job. Liked your background too. Time for us to check in with Savannah and our judges.
Is Mr. Matthias, I think you're up first on this one.
Hey, Savannah. Wow, what a pretty, pretty song that is. I really liked it. I even, who was it again?
Casey Musgraves?
Right. I don't know these people, but that was wonderful. So it was the first time I actually heard that song. So it's obviously the best version I've ever heard. Some things that I noticed, your lower register is just pretty. It is so pretty and full. And I really enjoyed those elements. The softness, the way that you used your vocal dynamics was very strong in there. If I could offer a suggestion, that when you're switching between registers, you want to work to smooth those out a little bit. It comes with experience and it comes with age. But you did a great job with it, and you moved up into that upper register and held it. More breath control is going to open that up some more for you. But oh wow, what a good job. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Nicely done, Savannah. How about Elton John over there?
Yeah, I thought you did a great job. The piano man over here, always thinking, always listening, keeps up with the music. I've heard of Casey Musgrave, and I really thought you did a great job with her song. She just has a beautiful voice, and you complement that perfectly. I thought my good friend Justin Bieber kind of said it best. Picture perfect. You don't need no filters. And it's probably because you're a freshman and you have good skin and all that stuff and all that. I need a lot of filters. I don't know. It's the age, I think. I like to cover it up. But you really have a beautiful voice, and you chose a great song for your own self. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Savannah, fantastic job. Thank you so much. It was like a treat. And it's coming from a TV guy. The background lighting that you got going on right now, very high production value. Thank you very much.
You.
And thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
You're welcome.
All right. That was Savannah Modula. And now it's time to move on to our next performer. This is our final performer of the first round. Remember, we have 2 rounds before we vote. Our final performer is freshman Alyssa Kainzos. Alyssa may just be a freshman, but she, too, is coming off a fantastic performance from, you guessed it, the amazing show Footloose, one of my favorites we've had so far. She's a member of the Brick Children's Community Theater as well, and also performed in this year's Home for the Holidays, as a freshman, I might add. Okay? Here is Alyssa Kainzos with her first song, High and Dry, by MXM Tune. Let's check it out.
Throwing empty threats across at me in passing, and I thought that you had grown on up, but now I see you've been acting so childish and immature. You hurt me with your words, called me a friend and played pretend. Now you've got it all backwards, and I know that when all you wanna do is hurt me, and you'll see there's little reward in stinging me like a bee. I've seen your glare, your nasty looks, plotting scare after scare. Don't come for me, I'll fight right back. It's no fun if you won't play fair. Oh me, oh my, not gonna let this one by. Oh me, oh my, karma's got you high and dry. Maybe you slipped away with your nasty words in the past, but oh not I. I've taken my share of shots, and I swear I would be your last. So unaware and ignorant, swear you choose to ignore the subtle hits and warnings that you swear aren't called for. And I know that when all you wanna do is hurt me, and you'll see there's little reward in stinging me like a bee. I've seen your glare, your nasty looks, plotting scare after scare. Don't come for me, I'll fight right back. It's no fun if you won't play fair. Oh me, oh my, not gonna let this one by. Oh me, oh my, karma's got you high and dry. I thought we could make it work, and I wanted to give you the chance, but you just threw it all away. So now I'm gonna hold my stand, and I know that when all you wanna do is hurt me, and you'll see there's little reward in stinging me like a bee. I've seen your glare, your nasty looks,
Alyssa Kainzos. That's the way to end that first round. That's the way to do it here at Jackson Liberty High School. Time for us to check in with Alyssa and the judges.
Oh, little surprise there. Jack Sparrow, why don't you start?
All righty then. I really thought that was a great upbeat song to really get it going right at the end of this round. I think you did a great job. I think my good friends, the Jonas Brothers, friendly New Jersey guys, they said, "I'm a sucker for you." Yeah, and we are. I think everyone that just watched that is now a sucker for you. They're just ready for the next song. Possibly 2 more songs for you, I think. But really, I don't know if you've heard other songs by the Jonas Brothers, but the Math Department, they really killed another song. I know Mr. Brignoli didn't want to talk about it because he's all about him and needs to be on camera. But, maybe we'll hear it one day. I don't know.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you. Hey, just a quick question for you there, Pirate Lockhart. What's your favorite letter?
P. P.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, got me there. How about you, Mrs. Mathias? What are your thoughts?
Wow. I really enjoyed that so much. Let me tell you why. Well, you said that it was upbeat, but I had that poppy feel to it. But the contrast of the casual sit cell was just awesome. It was like a 1980s video. Like I kind of felt I was just like, flashing back a little bit. Alyssa, I can't believe that you were only a freshman. Your range is great, but you have that unique raspy sound to your voice. But you would think you'd be locked into a lower register, but you can just go right up through the range. And I love it. It just feels so simply executed, but I know how complicated it is vocally. So I'm just really impressed. And I love the way it sounded, and I thought it was a perfect choice.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And Alyssa, what went into your thoughts on picking that song?
I kind of just started listening to it like a week before we had auditions. And then the other song that I was going to do didn't really work out, so then I chose this song instead.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you to our judges. Thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
You're very welcome.
All right, so that's the end of the first round. Remember, we've got another round coming before you vote. Now, folks, I want to remind, some people actually already tried to vote. Those votes are going to be cleared. There's no voting until after the second round. We're going to open it up right at the end. So if you voted already, you're going to want to re-vote a little bit later after the second round is over. And again, that Google form will be ready at Ferronis.com after Alyssa's second performance, okay? Time for us to move into the second round, and here we go. Our next performer is, in this second round, is going to be first up, junior Allison Rosowski singing Unconditionally by Katy Perry. Let's check it out.
Oh no, did I get too close? Oh, did I almost? What's really on the inside? All your insecurities, all the dirty laundry, never made me blink one time. Unconditionally, I love you. Unconditionally, there is no fear now. Let go and just be free. I will love you unconditionally. Come just as you are to me. Don't need apologies. Know that you are worthy. Take your bad days with your good. Walk through the storm, I would do it all because I love you. I love you unconditionally. to be truly free. Will you do the same for me? Unconditional, unconditionally, I will love you unconditionally, yeah. And there is no fear now. Let go and just be free, 'cause I will love you unconditionally. Oh yeah. I will love you. I will love you. I will love you unconditionally.
And we're back. Allison Rosovsky, fantastic. Another whiz-bang smash performance. Let's check in with Allie first before we get to the judges. Allie.
What went into you choosing that particular song?
Actually, Mason Sylvan sent it to me, and I listened to it, and I completely forgot. I hadn't listened to Katy Perry in forever, but she has such an amazing voice, and I felt like it kind of fit my voice too, so that's why I picked it.
All right, well, good choice. Let's check in with Mrs. Matthias first on this one. Miss Matthias.
Allison, I've been listening to you for so many years now, but this is a new sound. This was a new one for you, and it was perfect. You killed this song. I loved it. Your open top notes were just so powerful. They weren't overly vibratoed. I mean, it was actually a perfect sell for you. You enjoyed singing this song. The smiles that came out, the facial expressions, you liked this song, and I was able to see that, and that is what made that your best number so far.
Thank you.
All right. I believe that's Mr. Lockhart, but I'm not sure.
See, gotcha again. It's me. Allison, I thought this was a beautiful song for you. Your voice was unbelievable. I had gotten up to do a little, change. And I think, who was it? My good friend Dua Lipa was like, knew exactly what to tell me. Do a full 180. And I did. I came right back. I was like, what did she just sing? You hit some high notes. You were killing it up there. You really, like Miss Matthias said, you look like you truly enjoyed singing that song. And I think that's what made it so beautiful. So really, phenomenal job.
Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations, Allie, on a great performance. We hope to see you again a little bit later. Thank you, Mr. Lockhart. Thank you, judges.
You're welcome.
All right. First one down. Time to move to our next performer. And our next performer is senior Luke Manicus singing When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. Let's check it out.
Same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. When our friends talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. 'Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways caused a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. And I'll never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, and it hurts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know it's probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know I hope he buys you flowers, then holds your hand, gives you all his hours when he has the chance, takes you to every party. I remember how much you loved to dance, do all the things I should have done when I was your man, do all the things I should have done when I was your man.
All right, Luke Manicus, senior boy. He's got 1 foot out the door here as he's pretty close to graduating from Liberty. But let's check in with our judges and see what they thought.
Hey, Luke.
Well, well, I think it was just great.
Thank you,
Can't
Joe.
speak that way. Luke, it was just a phenomenal song. You really have such a wonderful voice. I think my girl Lizzo said it best. You put the sing in singer, and maybe single as well, according to the song. But you really do a phenomenal job with this. You need somehow to get a little bit of inspiration to not be so depressing every song.
I'm so sorry.
Like Mr. Brignola said, it's not the end of the world as we know it. We haven't heard that 87 bajillion times. Luke,
All right,
amazing
thank
job.
you. Thanks,
Thank
Exotic
you.
Joe.
Hi,
How
Luke.
about you, Mr. Matthias?
Wow. I actually preferred this song to the last one, miles away. Although I like the tree. I like the records, but the tree was prettier. This song is a favorite of mine, actually. I really love the haunting quality of it, which I think you nailed. The top notes were a little pitchy, a little bit difficult, but the oohs in your upper register were just gorgeous, like absolutely gorgeous. And I was like, oh, so I'm totally forgiving. But
Thank you.
the notes that were a little off were so sold. You acted this piece. So you might bring sing to singer, but you acted this, and that's why this was just perfect for you. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Luke, listen, great job. It's been our pleasure as the teachers that have spent the last 4 years around you, watching you grow, not only as a young man, but as a performer as well. So best of luck to you tonight and as you move on, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Lockhart, thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right, Luke Manicus. Time for us to move on to our next performer, another senior. And this is senior Elena Kainzos singing Cry by Mandy Moore. Let's check it out.
I'll always remember it was late afternoon. It lasted forever and afternoon. In places no one will find, baby. Oh no, no, forever was in your eyes. That forever was in your eyes. The moment I saw you cry, baby, cry. The moment that I saw you cry. Oh no, no, I think I saw you cry. The moment I saw you cry, I wanted to know you. I wanted to know you. The moment that I saw you, I wanted to know you. The moment I saw you cry.
All right, Elena Kainzos showing us all how to do it. Let's have a quick chat with Elena before we toss it to the judges here.
Elena, so what made you pick that song?
This song is actually very special to me because when I was younger, my mom used to sing this to me as a lullaby. And for some reason, when we were looking at songs to pick and when you were telling us to pick songs and stuff, it was just the first one that came to mind. So I thought, why not? You know, kind of full circle.
I'll tell you what, that's such a good choice always when you pick a song that you have some type of emotional connection to. And I know listening to that song on the playback, I was like back in that movie again, remembering how, yeah, it's a tough movie, peeps. All right, let's get started with Mrs. Matthias on this one. Hi, Miss Matthias.
Hi. Hey, Elena. That was a great song. There's some things that I'm just going to go through. Generally speaking, the sound quality and the tone of that song works for your voice really, really well. There might have been a couple of pitchy notes, but then you evolved right into a very full sound that makes you wonder if it was written that way. Like, almost like so I don't actually know, which is the best thing I can say about that. One of the things that I liked about this piece for you was the bouncy feel of it, the enjoyment, the pace of it. It was full and it was fun without being overly upbeat. So I just felt like you enjoyed it. It suited you, and I enjoyed it because you did. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Lockhart?
No. Hey, all you cats and kittens. It's Carol from Big Cat Rescue. Oh, no, just kidding again, Harry. It's me. Oh, God, I got him again. This was a beautiful song. It was really, you sing wonderfully. You really have such a wonderful voice. My two friends were singing this song the other day, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes, and they brought right to my head. I was like, it felt like, ooh, la, la, la. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, that is beautiful. You really have a wonderful voice. So I expect to hear one more song out of you, I'm thinking. Just a guess.
All right. Well, Elena, that was, thank you so much for a treat again. And a senior, we wish you well later on in case we don't see you. But great job. And Mr. Lockhart, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, folks. We're just moving full steam ahead here as we slide into our next performance by sophomore Lorelei Halarchik, singing The Joke by Brandi Carlile.
Feeling nervous, aren't you, boy? With your quiet voice and impeccable style. Don't ever let them steal your joy and your gentle ways to keep on from running wild. They can kick dirt in your face voices in the middle, and they hate the way you shine. I see you turning on your show, try to hide inside of it and hide how much it hurts. Let them laugh while they can. Let them spin, let them scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies, I've seen how it ends, and the joke's on Get discouraged, don't you, girl? It's your brother's world for a while longer. You gotta dance with the people on the river to beat the stream. Call it living the dream. Call it kicking the ladder. They come to kick dirt in your face, to call you weak and then displace you after carrying your baby on your back across the desert. I saw your eyes behind your hair, and you're looking tired, but you don't look scared. Let them laugh while they can. Let them spin, let them scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies, I've seen how it ends, and the joke's on them. Let them laugh while they can. Let them spin, let them scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies, I've seen how it ends, and the joke's on
Lorelei. I love that name. Lorelei. Makes you want to say it with a southern accent, too. Lorelei! Come on back here! Oh, I'm sorry. We're live. All right. Hey, speaking of Lorelei, let's check in with our judges and Lorelei. And we're going to start with, I think we interrupted
Mr. Lockhart playing a video game. I'm not sure. That looks like a controller in his hand. Mr. Lockhart, do you want to comment on Lorelei's performance?
You know what? I just got to say, hit the sub button, man. Smash that like button. Hit the heart. Give us the notifications, man. This girl rocks. She's unbelievable. You know, if I'm going to pick anybody, I guess T Swift said it best. Your voice never goes out of style. You just simply have such a beautiful voice that it's just wonderful to hear. And again, with the map behind you, I really love that map. I think it's phenomenal. But singing was better than the map. So big plus. Great job.
All
And
right.
don't forget to drop a like.
All right. Mr. Matthias?
Hey, Lorelei, that was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That lower register that you have has that like kind of rasp twang thing going on. I bet country music is your thing. Loving it. I like how you build into a really nice vibrato that's not overpowering, but feels really natural. This was not an easy song vocally. Like I know that. It's all over the place. The lowest note to the highest note, that's a big range. So it's a really daring choice. And I think that you handled it masterfully. There are some things, and you'll open them up again, you know, those top notes. But overall, Lorelei, that was just so beautiful. Great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, Lorelai, I'm sure we're going to see lots more from you over the course of the next couple of years, but thank you for performing tonight. And Mr. Lockhart, thank you as well.
You're welcome.
All right.
Time for us to move on to our next performance, and we have a senior, yet another senior, Mason Sylvan, singing Youth by Troye Sivan. Let's check it out.
What if we run away? What if we left today? What if we say goodbye to safe and sound? What if we're hard to find? What if we lost our minds? What if we let them fall behind and they're never found? And when the lights are flashing like a photo booth and the stars exploding, we'll be fireproof. My youth is yours, tripping on skies, sipping waterfalls. My youth is yours, run away now and forevermore. My youth is yours, the truth so loud you can't ignore. My youth is yours. What if we start to drive? What if we close our eyes? What if speeding through red lights to paradise? Cause we've no time for getting old. Mortal bodies, timeless souls. Cross your fingers, here we go. Oh, 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 and when the lights are flashing like a photo booth and the stars exploding, we'll be fireproof. My youth is yours, tripping on skies, sipping waterfalls. My youth is yours, run away now and forevermore. My youth is yours, the truth so loud you can't ignore. My youth is yours. My youth is yours. My youth is yours, tripping on skies, sipping waterfalls. My youth is yours, run away now and forevermore. My youth is yours, the truth so loud you can't ignore. My youth is yours. Oh, 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 my youth is yours. Oh, 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 my youth is yours.
All right, we are back and ready for Mason. Let's check in with Mrs. Matthias and our judges.
Mason, I am so happy that you're wearing that outfit again because I loved it. It's the perfect color for you. It just brought you out and it has that 80s vibe, which is good because, again, I feel that boy band vibe working and it works for you. You sold that. I think this song was a better vocal fit for you than the previous one that you sang. And you had more fun physically with it. You were, more playful, and that made it even better. So I am very proud of you, and I'm very impressed. And good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Matthias. And, oh, my goodness. Is that Goofy?
Pluto.
Oh, it's Pluto. My
Pluto.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. First you can't figure me out. Now you can't figure out Disney characters. Oh, boy. Too much time away from Disney. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, Mason, you really, you made that song even more youthful than it could be. Oh, I did it. I went there.
Yeah.
It really was a great job. And in the lyrics, I was hearing all the lights being blinding, and it just reminded me of The Weeknd. I'm blinded by the lights. That was it. That was you. That was, and you can sing as good as The Weeknd, so maybe even better. So you really are very talented, and I think you just did a phenomenal job with that song.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you to our judges, and thank you, Mason. Mason, I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing about playing Willard in Footloose? Your favorite thing about playing that character?
I liked hearing all the laughs from the audience and everything. I thought that was the most fun, was just like being goofy and hearing everybody just like enjoy it.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's Pluto.
definitely were the one that
Yeah,
you got all
right,
the you got
Pluto.
you got all the jokes in that show, no doubt about it. But great job, Mason.
Yeah.
It's been fun watching
Thank
you,
you.
these last 4 years as well. Okay, Mr. Lockhart, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and it's time for us to move on to our next performance, and this one performer is Ava Cano. That's right, and I hope I said it right this time. And she's going to be singing "Fools" by Aquilina. Let's check it out. Conover, Cano, Conover, Cano. I think I said it right.
Those hardest to love needed most. I watched our bodies turn to gold. Such good friends, it has to end, it always does. That's the way life is. Do we take that risk? So it all boils down to this. We've got our aim, but we might miss. We are too fragile just to guess. I've been in this place before, fun as we are, but we want more. It's human nature at its best. 'Cause what if we ruin it all, and we love like fools, and all we have we lose? I don't want you to go, but I want you so. So tell me what we choose. Friends, I watched as we changed. The feelings in my headspace rearranged. I want you more than I've wanted anyone. Isn't that dangerous? The anticipation before the kiss mirrored in my shaking lips. Oh God, I feel so unprepared. The two of us so out of place. My feelings written on my face. Got what I want, but now I'm scared. 'Cause what if we ruin it all? We love like fools, and all we have we lose. I don't want you to go, but I want you so. So tell me what we choose. What we choose. 'Cause what if we ruin it all, and we love like fools, and all we have we lose? I don't want you to go, but I want you so. So tell me what we choose.
All right. We are back, and that was Ava Cano. I'm going to say it right 3 times in a row. Ava Cano. Ava Cano. said it right this time now. That's right. Let's check in with our judges, who seem to be clowning around a bit. Mrs. Matthias, I think Mr. Lockhart's up first.
Me? I'm in. I struggled to hear the actual joke in that song, so I thought I'd dress it up for you. I don't know. I teach math, so the words just go flying right over my head. But you know who I think said it best was Justin Bieber. That was yummy. It was really, your voice is fantastic. You play guitar really, really well. It went together fantastic. The sound was perfect. So great job. That was excellent.
Thank you.
All right, sounds like Mr. Lockhart may have picked up a little cold there in the last 5 minutes. Mr. Matthias?
Oh no, the COVID. No, just kidding. Ava, I have to say, there was the whole picture. It was a complete package, and I'm going to tell you why. One, it had that like folk art feel to it, and it reminded me, Harry, you'll remember, Jess Gordon was the first Liberty Idol, and she's living in Texas and living her dream, and she played the guitar, and it had that great sound. But then you went further and you added your background, which is your staple, and you had that gorgeous dress and played your own instrument, and the sound was so pretty that I was just like, it was a beautiful performance. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Definitely got a big singer-songwriter vibe off you on that one, Ava. So congratulations on a great performance. And thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
You're welcome.
All righty.
For us to move on to our next performance. And this one is by our freshman. That's right. Savannah Modula is back with Arms by Christina Perry. Let's check it out.
I never thought that you would be the one to hold my heart, but you came around and you knocked me off the ground from the start. You put your arms around me, and I believe that it's easier for you to let me go. You put your arms around me and I'm home. How Wish you catch me, 'cause I'm already falling. I never let a love get so close. You put your arms around me and hold. You put your arms around me and hold.
All right, Savannah. Whew, another great performance here. What a fantastic night for us here at Jackson Liberty and all you viewers at home. All right, time for us to check in with our judges, Mrs. Matthias and Mr. Lockhart.
Lockhart. I think Mrs. Matthias is up first on this one.
Okay. Savannah, that was just beautiful. And I loved your top, by the way. And it just fit that whole country vibe thing you had work in. And it just, that's the part, that's the whole sell. Your voice has a very natural beauty to it. And it's very calming and soothing. And then you smiled and everything popped. Everything. It was just like, wow. And that like just amplified it. And you weren't even singing when that smile came out, and it made it that much better. And then you sang again, and it was very, very good. But your stage presence is the thing that I think really markets that. And I can't wait to hear you in a year or so when those top notes are bigger and fuller and a little bit stronger. So, but I think that was a fantastic, fantastic performance. I liked that song. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Let's Savannah, very nice. Let's slide over to Mr. Teddy Bear over there.
Oh, thanks. Savannah, you really, as a freshman, are really just phenomenal. I think with such a big song like that, I think my buddies, my good friends Panic at the Disco, they probably said it best. You had such high hopes for that song, and you delivered. You completely delivered exactly what you were supposed to do. That you made that song probably a little bit better than what it was. You really had such a wonderful voice. I like Miss Matthias said, I can't wait to hear what it's going to be in a year and a half. It's going to be great.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
All right. High praise from both of those judges, Savannah. How's the IEL experience been for you so far?
It's been fun. I'm having fun.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen, thank you so much for helping to bring some joy into everyone's home this evening, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. And thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
You're very welcome.
All righty now.
All right. Listen, this is the time for us to check in real quick with this Ferronis.com graphic here. We're going to be opening up voting in just a few minutes. Once Alyssa gets going here, you can go to our Google Forms at Ferronis.com. It'll take you right in there. You get to vote once. Vote for one person, okay? And that's the voting. So let's move on to our final performance here. And our final performer is Alyssa Kainzos. She's back again, and she's going to be performing Dead Mom by Sophia Ann Caruso. Let's check it out.
Hey mom, dead mom, I need a little help here. I'm probably talking to myself here, but dead mom, I've gotta ask, are you really in the ground? 'Cause I feel you all around me. Are you here, dead mom, dead mom, dead mom? I'm tired of trying to iron out my creases. I'm a bunch of broken pieces. It was you who made me whole. Every day Dad's staring at me like, I'll hurry up, get happy, move along, forget about your mom. 'Cause Daddy's in denial, Daddy doesn't wanna feel. He wants me to smile and clap like a performing seal. Ignored it for a while, but Daddy's lost his mind for real. You won't believe the mess that we've become. right when I'm 21. Daddy's moving forward, Daddy didn't lose a mom. Mama, won't you send a sign? I'm running out of hope and time. A plague of mice, a lightning strike, or drop a nuclear bomb. No more playing Daddy's game. I'll go insane if things don't change. Whatever it takes to make him say your name. Dead Mom.
All right, we are back. And a quick reminder before we go to Alyssa and the judges that voting is now open to vote to see who goes into the Final Four. And you can go to that at Ferronis.com. Hopefully, Joey tossed it in there. He did, doing a crack job. Good time for me also to go a quick thank you to my tech team here. Joey Ferrone directing and technical directing over there. And Penny Ferrone stepping out here and running the audio tonight. There he is. Ethan Noble, thanks for the tech support today. Katie Xavier did a fantastic job on our video background. And, of course, I wouldn't do anything without thanking the editors that helped with all these clips. I'm going to try not to forget anybody here. It was myself. It was Sean Van Wickle, Amber Buckley, Olivia McGarry, who also did that wonderful opening, Justin Bone, Nikki Polavina, and there's one more that I am forgetting. Paige Previtt. Boom. There it is. So thank you to my editors. You guys did a great job. Okay? But enough of that. You guys can, again, go to Ferronis.com and vote. And let's go to our judges. Oh, we're having a little tech problem. Can't sign in.
In the voting.
And Amber, let's reopen that voting. They can't sign in. It's not allowing them to sign in. I'm on a direct line with Amber. This is beautiful about live television right here. Amber, they're not able to log in there. Can you take care of that?
Yeah.
Give us a second as we handle this little tech problem. And I'm sure Mrs. Vallister actually sent me the same note here 2 seconds ago off camera. Mrs. Vallister, let me know when it's opened up there, just so I can tell the folks as we work on this little tech problem here. Amber is working on that as we speak.
It's open.
And it's open. We are good. So voting can commence now. We just wanted to keep you folks on your toes about that, you know? So again, you can vote at Ferronis.com. It's one vote per person. And again, your votes are going to be added up online. And the top four will move on and sing one more song for the finals when we vote one more time at the end of the night. Okay? So let's check in with our judges and Alyssa Kazos. Nurse Betty, let's start with you.
Oh, well, thank you. Just a little shout out to the teachers, a little reminder of what they had far behind. And also to thank the essential workers, all the nurses. This is what I do this for. So thank you to all of them. Alyssa, phenomenal job. Really, the freshmen are killing it tonight. I really, it's amazing where you're at. Song topic, strange, a little crazy. I get it, Beetlejuice, but really, okay. Maybe that might be why you needed a nurse. Don't know. But my good friend Maren Morris always says, when the bones are good, the rest doesn't matter. All right. And really, the topic didn't matter because your voice was just phenomenal. So really, spectacular job. All the nurses are talking about you.
Mrs. Matthias?
Okay. Hey. Hi. I wasn't so sure about this song when it first started, to be honest. The opening of it was a little bit like odd, which I know the song is a little odd, but I was like, I don't know if that suited your voice. But then you got to that daddy bridge and was like, oh, okay. So I forgive the first section that I wasn't loving, but I was like, whoa. And right there. And I have to say that was a belt in your upper register, which is so hard to do. And you did nail that. So once you got to that daddy bit and beyond, there was just no stopping you. So not a fan of the first little bit, but that end was way, way amazing. You have so much talent. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I could speak for a lot of the teachers in this building. We are really happy to we get to spend the next 3.5 years with you, young lady. High quality. Okay. Great job tonight.
Thank
All
you.
right, folks. Yep, you got it. Judges, hang in there just a
We need more
second.
time.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
You know, we're just going to stay in the stream here. First of all, I'm going to tell all of the other contestants can all pop back in as we're going to vote. You guys have 1 minute to get those votes in, and we can see all these fantastic performers coming back in here tonight. You guys did a great job. I'm going to use this. And they're all coming back in. It's going to take them a second to come back in, but you can vote at Ferronis.com. You guys have 1 minute to get those votes in. Again, I want to thank folks at home for coming out and watching tonight. It's been a lot of fun. It's been great having you guys out here doing this remotely. And let's see, we got to move in here to that. The responses are adding up here.
I would love to hear it.
Sam Shave just stopped in on text message, and she's a former Idol as well.
Yes,
she was
she
like,
is.
"Oh no, I'm not home yet," because she's out, being one of them workers. Is there a replay for people who want to watch the performances?
Yes, there is. This will be posted to YouTube right after we get done tonight. Actually, it'll be available on YouTube pretty much right away. You guys have 30 seconds to finish those votes, and then that's going to be that. But yeah, you can check this out online on our YouTube channel, and that'll be pretty much that. It's going to be available. So absolutely. And Sam Shave, shout out to Sam Shave. Sorry, she's on her way home there, but she'll get a chance to catch this a little bit later. Okay. And I'm going to give you a 10-second countdown if you're voting at home, folks. And here goes the 10-second countdown. We're going to wrap voting up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it for the voting. It is officially wrapped. And Amber just texted me the results. And our 4 finalists in no particular order. Lorelei, Ava, Alyssa, and Elena. And those are our finalists for tonight. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was such a good night of performances, folks. Honestly, it was, you guys just slayed it out there tonight. Honestly, I think I could have picked any 4 of you tonight to represent in the finals. I just want to say on behalf of everybody that's been watching tonight, thank you so much for your time and your talent. And just so you know, at the end of tonight's show, after we wrap things up, we are going to play the other 4 performances at the very end. We won't have a critique for those. We are going to play them at the very end of the show. So thank you so much. Anyone want to say anything out there? Everybody else, mute. If you'd like to talk, please, you have the mic for a second. Let's see if anybody's up.
Even though not everybody
Anyone
made
else?
it, even though not everybody made it into the top 4, I think everybody still did amazing. Like, that was probably a very hard decision.
Yeah, you all
I'm
did
sure it was.
so well.
All right. Well, listen, I want to thank you guys. But it's time for us to move into our first performance. Joey? We're going to go with, we'll go with Lorelei. So our first performance here in our final. We're going to go right from the stream, right to Lorelei. And here we go. Here is Lorelei with her final song.
Keep drinking coffee, stare me down across the table while I look outside. So many things I'd say if only I were able, but just keep quiet and count the cars that pass by. You've got opinions, man, we're all entitled to them, but I never asked. So let me thank you for your time and try not to waste any more of mine and get out of here fast. I hate to break it to you, babe, I'm not drowning. There's no one here to save. Who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? Whoa. You sound so innocent, all full of good intent. Swear you know best, but you expect me to jump up on board with you and right off into your delusional sunset. I'm not the one who's lost with no direction, oh, but you'll never see. You're so busy making maps with my name on them in all caps. You've got the talking down, just not the listening. And who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? All my life I've tried to make everybody happy. Well, I just hurt and hide, waiting for someone to tell me it's my turn to decide. Oh, who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? Oh, who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? Let me hold your crown, babe. Oh,
And Lorelei starting things off here in this final 4 performances. Let's check right in with our judges. Mrs. Matthias, let's start with you.
All righty. Lorelei, I am just, well, one, I love that the dress and the map kind of matched. That was awesome. But that was my favorite of the 3 songs you've done. Unreal. I was like, wow, that was so much fun. But it showed every single positive quality of your voice possible. It is also a very difficult song to bounce from different sound to sound all over the range like that. And you handled it like a king. Good job.
Thank you.
She really was the king of anything in that one. Mr. Lockhart.
That was phenomenal. Really, the more I listened to that song, the more annoyed I got in the fact that you never sang once in my classroom. With a voice like that, I would have expected every answer to be in song. Really slightly annoyed right now. But, thinking back, you have a phenomenal voice, and I'm really, really impressed with how you did. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, Lorelei, fantastic job tonight. Again, really looking forward to having you in the school for the next couple of years. Thank you so much for sharing your talent with everyone in town tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You betcha. And Mr. Lockhart, thank you as well.
You're very welcome.
All right, folks, it's time for us to move on to our second performance in our final 4. And this one is Elena Kainzos singing Battlefield.
Don't try to explain your mind. what's happening here. 1 minute it's love and suddenly it's like a battlefield. One word turns into a war. Why is it the smallest things that tear us down? My world's nothing when you're gone. I'm right here without a shield. Can't go back now. Both hands tied behind my back for nothing. Oh no, these times when we climb so fast to fall again. Why we gotta fall for it now? I never meant to start a war. You know I never wanna hurt you. Don't even know what we're fighting for. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like can't swallow our pride? Neither of us wanna raise that flag. If we can't surrender, then we're both gonna lose what we have. Oh no, both hands tied behind my back for nothing. Oh no, these times when we climb so fast to fall again. I don't wanna fall for it now. I never meant to start a war. You know I never wanna hurt you. Don't even know who we're fighting for. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. I guess you better go and get your armor. Get your armor. Guess you better go and get your armor. Get your armor. I guess you better go and get your. We could pretend that we're friends tonight, and in the morning we'll wake up and we'll be alright. 'Cause baby, we don't have to fight, and I don't want this love to feel like a battlefield. A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Guess you better go and get your armor. I never meant to start a war. You know I never wanna hurt you. Don't even know what we're fighting for. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Guess you better go and get your armor. Get your armor. I guess you better go and get your armor. Get your armor. What does love always feel like? What does love always feel like? A battlefield, a battlefield. I never meant to start a war. Don't even know what we're fighting for. I never meant to start a war. Don't even know what we're fighting for.
All right. We are back. Elena Kainzos, senior, Battlefield. Another fantastic performance from one of my favorite people. So let's check in with the judges, Mrs. Matthias and Mr. Lockhart.
Mr. Lockhart.
Hey, Elena. I was just saying to you earlier, but the fact that you changed your songs, the stylistic variants, was just so impressive. And it's always good to not have to listen to the same style in a voice so that we get to hear more. But more importantly, the sell on this song, you were such a natural in front of the camera that in format, it actually enhanced the performance so much that I was like, oh, I feel like I'm watching Taylor Swift. Your performance quality is top notch. The delivery of the song itself was solid in range, in tone. This one, I think, was my favorite of the night.
Thank you.
All right. Nice compliments there. How about you, Mr. Lockhart?
It really was. It was a beautiful song. I it's so much fun to listen to you sing because it is so flawless as it goes through. You're just and it's so you never see from your face that you're pushing, you're trying, it's just such a natural look that it makes it look and sound beautiful. Really phenomenal job.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And again, best of luck to you in the future, young lady. You're a senior graduating from Liberty pretty soon. We just want to, as a staff, say thank you. You're one of the hardest working, most talented people I have ever worked with, and I see nothing but good things in your future as well.
Thank you. That means so much.
No problem. Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
You're very welcome.
All right.
Guys, we had a little technical problem there with our stream feed there, but that's okay. We're going to keep moving on here. And our third finalist here, ready to sing, is Ava Cano singing the song On My Own. Let's check it out.
And now I'm all alone again, nowhere to go,
All right, we are back. Ava Cano. I think I said it right that time. Maybe. We're going to find out in about 2 seconds. Cano. She's correcting me as I speak in my ear. That's right. But let's check in with our judges and Ava Cano.
The Lockhart, you're up first.
All right, nice. You know, Les Miserables was one of my favorite plays to watch. And I, you know, oh, wait, is that French? French. Oh.
I think it's
Then I
pronounced
don't know
a
how to
little
say
bit
it.
differently.
Yeah, whatever. The lights behind you during that song, mesmerizing. I could not keep my eyes off of it. I was just like trying to follow them, and I got lost. But the music was beautiful. Your voice is phenomenal. That's why you're in the finals. And you really just, again, it's another one of these situations where you were in my class for 20 days and never said or sang X equals 3. None of that ever happened.
Not even once.
A little, but next year maybe we'll see.
Great job. How about you, Mrs. Matthias?
Well done, Ava. Again, you were one of the performers tonight that just really picked 3 different styles and sold them all and made them your own, which is very impressive and very risky because people like certain sounds. But what that tells me is that you have talent that supersedes the style. You actually depended on your vocals and showed us 3 different performances, which is very, very impressive. This is my favorite play, and this is my favorite song in the play, so bonus points. You had that very cabaret feel to it, like a lounge singer singing with your backlights and your style. So again, that's the 3rd time that we've seen that. Your vocals are very pretty, and I like that it was untraditional. You didn't try and copy someone else's song, so well done. Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Good job, Ava. And thank you, Mr. Lockhart.
Oh, you are super duper welcome.
All righty then.
All right, folks, we're down to our last performance of the night. And let's remember that at Ferronis.com, we're going to be opening up the voting for the Final 4 in just a minute. Well, once Alyssa gets going here. That's right, we're on to our final performance of the night. Freshman sensation Alyssa Kainzos singing the song Selfish.
Boy, you're such a lost cause. Now your name is crossed off. How you gonna fix this? You can't even fix yourself. It was almost 2 years that I chose to spend here, all alone on New Year's, thinking I'm by myself. I don't wanna break a thread, a needle trying to stitch it, but I can't. I refuse. Shouldn't love you, but I couldn't help it. Had a feeling that you never felt it. I always knew that you were too selfish. Don't know why I looked the other way. I wanted you to change, yeah. Shouldn't love you, but I couldn't help it. I always knew that you were too selfish. I bet you thought you gave me real love, but you spent it all in nightclubs. All you ever wanna do is lie. Why you always such a Gemini? Baby, who you trying to run from? Me or all your problems? You know you will never solve them. You don't even know yourself. I don't wanna break your thread, a needle trying to stitch you, but I can't. I refuse. love you, but I couldn't help it. Had a feeling that you never felt it. I always knew that you were too selfish. Don't know why I looked the other way. I wanted you to change, yeah. Shouldn't love you, but I couldn't help it. I always knew that you were too selfish. But it's not possible. Plus, I'm not responsible for your self-made obstacles. Put my heart in the hospital. Whoa, whoa. Shouldn't love you, but I couldn't help it. Had a feeling that you never felt it. I always knew that you were too selfish. Don't know why I looked the other way. Wanted you to change, yeah. Shouldn't love you, but I couldn't help it. I always knew that you were too selfish.
All right, we are back for our final critique. And before we move on to that, a couple of business things I need to take care of. First of all, Ferronis.com is where you can vote for your Liberty Idol winner right now. Voting is going to be open for about 2 minutes, and that is at Ferronis.com. Also, the 4 finalists, after we get done speaking with Alyssa, you guys need to rejoin our chat. And then to all of our fantastic performers tonight, after we get done announcing who the winner is, I'd like everybody to hop into the chat for us to say goodbye. Okay? So let's move on to our judges.
And surprise, surprise, because we have former American Idol winner, that's right, Sam Shave, joining us via FaceTime here.
Even Liberty Idol.
We got a little guest critique here, Liberty Idol. That's right. What I say? Sam
American.
Shave, what are you? First of all, good to see you, Sam. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what are your thoughts on the song?
So I thought it was a great song choice for her voice range, and I think that she really was able to show us what she can do. And I honestly think it was great. Her tone was great, and the song really built up, and I really enjoyed every minute of it.
Thank
All
you.
right. Sam, thank you so much. Why don't we slide over to Mr. Lockhart, give Mrs. Mathias a second to regroup there. Go ahead, Mr. Lockhart.
Alyssa, you did a really great job. What I like the most about that song is you have just the slightest amount of attitude in there. It's just enough to be, hey, jerk, see ya. I liked it. It was you really did a great job. And as a freshman, again, the freshmen are killing it tonight.
Thank you
really,
so much.
really great job.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
Mrs.
much.
Mathias.
I thought it was really a beautiful song. For your voice range, it was solid. It had that soulful feel that I'm really loving from you. It also was a nice variety from the sitting, where you really got to sell yourself to the camera some. So I saw a different element of performance style. And like your sister, you guys really, I think, worked it to a video performance as needed for this competition. So I congratulate you. Because I think it was gorgeous.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
Thank you, Alyssa, again for a wonderful night of entertainment. Thank you, Sam Shave, for popping in with us. And this is a good time for our 4 finalists to pop back in because voting is now open. That's right, folks. Voting is open. You can start voting now for your 2020 Liberty Idol winner. I said Liberty that time. Yes, I did.
You did.
I did. And here they all are popping back in here. We see big sis Elena Kainzos over there joining us. Lorelei and Ava. I'm going to switch over
here for a second here because it's exciting to see our 4 finalists back in here. We've got Elena, we've got Lorelei, we've got Ava, and we've got Alyssa. And the voting is open. You've got about 1 more minute to go. Pretty cool to have Sam Shave pop in as a guest judge for us, okay, at the last minute. Sam Shave, a former Liberty Idol. in multiple Ferronis, super talented, composes music. So good to see her again. She's in med school, if I'm not mistaken. I ran into to Sam a few months ago, and just a high-quality person. We loved her while we had her here. Let me switch over to our thread over here.
Any final? Actually, why don't we run through the ladies real quick while they wrap things up here? I'll start with Elena. Any parting notes for anyone there, Elena?
This has just been a great experience, and I'm proud of all of the other people in this competition. I think that this was honestly just a great way to kind of step away from everything that's going on right now and kind of get involved in something with our school. And I think it was an awesome experience, and I'm really happy we were all be able to do it
Awesome.
together.
Well said. And 1 minute left to go on the voting. Lorelai, anything you want to add?
I just wanted to say that even if they weren't in the top 4, everyone was amazing, and I love you all.
All right. Ava?
Everyone did super, super well, and it was so much fun to do this. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity. And like Lorelai said, that everyone who didn't even get into the top 4 has done really, really well.
Okay. And Alyssa?
I think that this was a really great opportunity for everybody to kind of just have something to do during quarantine and just to have some fun overall with like friends, even though we're far away. Because I feel like all of us, all 8 of us, we really like kind of bonded through it all. And I think it was really fun.
Okay, fantastic. And why don't you all help me give me a 10-second countdown to the voting closing. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And voting is closed. We're going to head over to our judges here for final thoughts. We'll start with Mrs. Matthias there. Final thoughts on the night.
I wasn't really sure what to expect from the event. And I have to say congratulations to Harry and his crew and to all of you guys for making this really enjoyable to be a part of. So thanks for inviting me. And I really enjoyed the way that you put it together. I think that everybody was well represented, and I'm proud of all of them. So good job, everybody. Stay healthy.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Matthias. Mr. Lockhart?
This was unbelievable. I don't know how you are able to do this. I know your house must be insane right now, but
it's pretty crazy.
It makes everyone just so excited. I know, it might only be 8 people that are in this contest, but holy moly, I know I'm ecstatic. I love doing this, and it just makes me really enjoy this part. So
well,
thank you.
You're welcome. Let me just say, as the host tonight, it was fantastic having both you and Mrs. Matthias on tonight. You really made this show really kind of is what it is over the years, which is just this celebration of music. And this is such an important time for us as a Jackson family to come together and do things like this and come together with our students. That's kind of where we're at. Oh, look, and Mr. Noble's hopping in as well. Hi, Mr. Noble. Yeah, you're on live TV, my friend. Maybe you could turn your mic on at least if you're gonna eat. Yeah. The crocodile meat's on the second shelf on the right. Yeah, we're just about to announce. We're just about to announce the winner. We really can't hear you. You're muted, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, he's got clothes on, so that's good.
Sorry about that.
That is.
Yeah,
there he is. He's live.
I decided to put them on for today. I've been watching the show from upstairs with my wife, and it's amazing. You did such an amazing job putting all this together. Seriously, like I sat there watching, going, "Oh my God, it must be." It's like what it's being like in the audience watching the Fronies, not having to do the work. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
All right.
I just want to say
thanks for all your help.
And congratulations to all the contestants. You guys were amazing. And Mr. Lockhart, I heart you. You're amazing. Great job tonight. All right. I'm going to go back upstairs and watch it on my TV. Good night.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in there. All right, folks. The time is here. It's time for our to announce the 2020 winner here. We've got our runner-up. Going to announce the runner-up first. Our runner-up for 2020 you got the drum roll there, is Ava Cano. Ava Cano. Runner up tonight. Fantastic. Good for you. And now the 2000 Con-O. Con-O. Jeez. Man, it's a good thing I'm a film teacher. All right. The 2020 Liberty Idol winner, Lorelei Halorchik. That's right, Lorelei. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, anything you'd like to say to the folks at home?
Thank you to everyone who voted me and everything. Thank you. All the people who performed, you were amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And you know what? Honestly, tonight, anyone could have came away with the votes tonight. There was so much talent out here for everyone, and we are going to play those last four performances for you at the end of the show. So if you're at home and you want to stick around and see those final four performances from those that didn't make it to the finals, we are going to play them at the tail end of the show, just for you folks at home, because these kids worked hard to put these performances together. Okay, that's pretty much all we have. I want to thank you folks over there as I switch over there. But thank you to our contestants, and congratulations again to Lorelei on the 220 Liberty Idol champion. Congratulations. Okay. She's got a hug from her mom. That's great. All right, folks. There you have it. What a great night of entertainment.
Brought to you by JTV. I want to thank my tech crew again, Joey Ferrone, Penny Ferrone, Katie Xavier, who did such fantastic work on our backdrop and stuff, and Amber Buckley, who's been running the voting for me this evening, and those wonderful editors. I'm going to say their names again. Hopefully I don't forget it. It's Amber Buckley, Paige Previtt, Justin Bone, Nikki Polavina, and I drew a blank. Justin Bone, Nikki Polavina. That's all I got. Sean Van Wickle. Sean Van Wickle, thank you. That's 6. And there was one more. We're going to go back to our judges one last time for the evening. Hey, listen, I just want to thank the two of you again. You guys really, really brought it tonight and made this all it could possibly be, again, to try and stay connected with our family of kids at school.
I enjoyed it. Thanks for this. I kind of needed to get in.
I understand.
Yeah, it really is. It's more of a thank you to you. We really just get to have some fun and sit and listen in a corner. But that's really, you make it happen. So thank you very much.
Just a reminder,
thank you again.
I just wanted to shout out that this is why we teach. Most of us come to this kind of a thing, and it's the after hours things that we give our hours to the kids, and we enjoy that. So I've been missing it. Thanks.
You're welcome. And thank you. Thanks again, guys.
Night.
That wraps up the 2020 Liberty Idol. Again, we want to thank those doctors and nurses and those essential workers. This night was a tribute to you. Thank you for all you do to keep us safe, and we'll do our part by staying home as long as it takes. I'm Harry Ferrone, and on behalf of everyone at JTV, thank you and good night. And don't forget, in about 20 seconds, we're going to add those other 4 performances in, one right after the other. But have a great night.
This is a story that I have never told. I gotta get this off my chest and let it go. I need to take burning like a fire. You can save your apologies, you're nothing but a liar. I've got shame, I've got scars that I will never show. I'm a survivor in more ways than you know. 'Cause all the pain and the truth I wear like a battle wound. So ashamed, so confused, I'm not broken or bruised. 'Cause now I'm a warrior. Now I've got thicker skin. I'm a warrior. I'm stronger than I've ever been, and my armor is made of steel. You can't get in. I'm a warrior, and you can never hurt me. There's a part of me I can't get back. A little girl grew up too fast. All it took was one time. I'll never be the same. Now I'm taking back my life today. Nothing left that you can say, 'cause you were never gonna take the blame anyway. Now I'm a warrior. Now I've got thicker skin. I'm a warrior. I'm stronger than I've ever been, and my heart is made of steel. You can't get in. I'm a warrior, and you can never hurt me again. You can never hurt me again.
Hey, listen, I did forget one thing. I did forget that Emma Idle was the other editor that I kept forgetting. I knew I should have wrote it down. Shame on me. Not a fake friend, Idle. Not a fake friend. You're one of my heroes, okay? So hang in, because here comes Luke.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Tonight, too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you?
Hey, Woody, that was amazing, wasn't it? Yeah, Buzz, that was great. What's our next performance? Oh, our next performance is Mason Sylvan singing Go the Distance to Infinity and Beyond.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I will find my way, I can go the distance, I'll be there someday. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to feel like I belong. This part's a little long, so I apologize in advance. It'll be over soon, I promise. But thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys, everyone. Almost there. So close, I promise. I am on my way. I can go the distance. I don't care how far. Somehow I'll be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to find where I belong.
Oh, the distance. I like that song. Is that from a Disney movie or
I think
something?
so.
Totally,
You did
right?
a really good job.
He did it. It's Mason Sylvan. He just can't not do a good job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That graphic's really nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Which side's the live side?
The right side?
Well, the side with us?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Hey, listen, our last performer is Savannah Modular with Homecoming Queen. Well, hit the button.
I'm sorry.
Hit the button.
Okay.
Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? Do people assume you're always alright? Been so good at smiling most of your life. Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Does it get hard to have to play the part? Nobody's feeling sorry for ya. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let them all in on the lie? Even the homecoming queen cries. Hey, homecoming queen, how's things at home? Still walking on eggshells when that curtain's closed. Did your daddy teach you how to act tough? Or more like your mama, sweep it under the rug? Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Did you want the crown, or does it weigh you down? Nobody's feeling sorry for ya. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let them all in car, sure is to hell with y'all. Not everything pretty sparkles and shines, even the homecoming queen cries. Even the homecoming queen cries. Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide?
What are you guys still doing here? It's over. Go home.
They are home.
Go back in your living room.
Thank you.